success in Europe was adding to United's domestic ambitions, not distracting from them. They had a terrific trip to Turin.
I thought that we'd shot ourselves in the foot again, really, because if you look at some of the early goals we've lost in Europe over the last 2 or 3 years, it disappoints you. But at least what we have is we had good composure to relax after that and express ourselves. And once we got the first goal, they became very nervous.
While United were dreaming of their European final, Arsenal stormed to the top of the Premiership for the first time this season.
Kanu! Oh, wonderful goal! 5 for Arsenal again.
Elland Road, the venue, a day later as Manchester United renewed their rivalry with fourth-placed Leeds.
Kewell. Oh, Hasselbank might get here before Schmeichel. Goal from Leeds United. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. Keane. That's a lovely ball for Nicky Butt. Martin saved it. Andy Cole has put it in, and it's Leeds United 1, Manchester United 1. York, Sheringham, Manchester United are through, and the chance to win the 3 points is wasted by Dwight York right at the end of the game.
We started very slack, and that gave Leeds United a start, and it's difficult to give teams a start on their own ground, particularly this time of season. Once they wakened up, I thought that we'd most of the majority of the pressure and the possession. I think we deserved the result. We may have won in the last minute. Good chance from Dwight, but I think we can forgive him.
Chelsea's belief in their own chances had gone with that lead against Leicester. They drew again in a dismal match at Sheffield Wednesday.
Do you think the chance of the title now is gone?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think if we wanted to win the championship, we had to win the last 5 games. So yeah, I think we can say it's over.
Chelsea, 4 points behind the Gunners with 4 to play. United with a game in hand, just 1 point adrift of Arsenal. At the bottom of the table, Kevin Campbell scored his 5th and 6th goals of his short Everton career to steer the Merseysiders to the magical 40-point mark and virtual safety at the expense of Charlton.
Looking up in the dressing room in Fan.
Well, we're very pleased, but as I say, I think that we have to keep our feet on the ground. I don't think teams who are involved in a relegation struggle can relax when there's still 3 games to go. We have to try as hard as we can to get some more points on the board, just to make sure that we're not involved in that scrap on the last day of the season.
First down, Nottingham Forest after defeat at Villa Park, and Ron Atkinson decided enough was enough and announced his retirement from football management.
Maybe the players haven't had quite the breaks that we would have needed. We'd have needed a lot of spirit, we'd have needed a lot of ability, and we'd have needed a lot of luck. And certainly, maybe on 1 or 2, certainly on the ability, we possibly hadn't got enough. But and we knew that. But maybe the players didn't get as many breaks as possibly they'll get next year.
Southampton, Charlton and Blackburn fighting to avoid the other 2 relegation places. Coventry still not safe, but their expertise at surviving would see them through. Beneath the top 4, interest was revived in the much criticised Intertoto Cup. Middlesbrough, West Ham and Aston Villa all registered an interest in the one place available for finishing 5th. The final fortnight of the season began with so much still to play for at both ends of the table. In the battle for survival, 2 of the bottom 4 came head-to-head at the Valley in a tense, nervous affair that ended in a goalless draw, which wasn't much good for either club. Blackburn joined Charlton in the relegation zone. That was because David Jones's Southampton hauled themselves out of the bottom 3 for the first time this season.
He's got a bit bit of space. It's in! James Beattie!
We needed to get the 3 points today. We were hoping that a draw at Charlton, because it just means that if all three clubs won the 3 games, which was possible because of Blackburn's game in hand, it just means now that we've got breathing space for 5 days, 6 days now.
Chelsea remained in championship contention, at least mathematically, with their first win in 5 matches. There were 2 goals from Gianfranco Zola. But it was Manchester United who went back to the top thanks to David Beckham.
Here goes Beckham! Brilliant!
How does it rate in your catalogue of great Beckham free kicks?
It's probably one of the top ones that I've scored, but you know, it's more important that the team get the win than talk about my free kick, really.
But it was only 24 hours on the summit for United. Arsenal returned to the top with a nervy win over Jim Smith's Derby at Highbury.
Parlour. Great movement by Anelka, 1-0 to Arsenal. One shot, great stop by Seaman. Here's Robinson.
Arsene Wenger lost his usual calmness on the bench. A North London derby to come the following Wednesday. And on the same night, United travelled to their arch-rivals Liverpool, with Alec Ferguson having agreed a new 3-year deal to stay at Old Trafford. It was a huge evening for the top 2.
Camp again, there's runners through the centre, one of them's Petit! Around McManaman, Manchester United beautifully, and it's led to the opening goal from Dwight York. Bergkamp, Anelka goes through the centre, he's away from the defenders, 2-0. Darren Anderton, oh, Seaman's missed it! And Tottenham are back in it! Oh, Blomqvist! It's got to be a penalty. Full of wits here. Irwin and Friedel goes the other side. The preferred side for Dennis Irwin down the years, and Manchester United lead at Anfield by 2-0. Suddenly with the news at Anfield, this 1-goal lead is looking precarious for Arsenal. Movement by Patrick Berger, they're in behind here, Leonardson, penalty, Jamie Redknapp, bangs it past Schmeichel, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. Commendable initiative from Dennis Irwin.
He's off, Martin, is he? He's off, oh my God, I don't believe it, it's a nothing offence.
Searching for a goal that would wrap it up. It's Kanu! That's wrapped it up! Oh, and it's a Riedler. Out comes Schmeichel. Ince! 2-2! Corlitz! And there's a tremendous roar here at White Hart Lane from the Arsenal fans who've just heard the scoreline from Anfield. Finished at Anfield. Liverpool have really hurt Manchester United with a second half comeback. And the roar from the Arsenal fans would indicate that that's a full-time whistle at Anfield. The full-time whistle, and Arsenal celebrate it, akin to winning the title. There are the signs, 2-2.
I think it's fair to say that we'd have won a game but for the referee, and we're just not going to let him deny us our opportunity to win this week.